CEO of Walker River Strategies. Andrea specializes in strategic vision and growth for tribal communities. A former chairman and treasurer of the Walker River Paiute Tribe, she owns Next Evolution Coffee Shop and serves on several advisory boards, including the Nevada Clean Energy Fund. She developed the Walker River Paiute Economic Development Authority and is a civic engagement task force member advocating for Indigenous voting rights. Andrea is pursuing a business administration degree and holds a Harvard Business School certificate in sustainable leadership. Welcome, Andrea. And next we have James Toledo, Deputy Director of Utah Division of Indian Affairs. James has 11 years of experience strengthening state tribal relations in Utah. He oversees program administration, targeting training initiatives for state agencies, and facilitates the Utah Tribal Leaders Committee, promoting collaboration with Utah's 8 federally recognized tribal nations. Welcome, James. And we also have Jason Walker of the Northwestern Band of Shoshone Nation Tribal Members Council member. Jason has served on the Tribal Council for 20 years, including as chairman. He directs the Tribal Environmental Protection Office and the Tribal Transportation Office. With 25 years in air quality and consulting experience, he has completed major projects like the Washakie Cemetery and Bear River Historic Trails. Jason has served on numerous national committees and holds degrees in natural resources and business management. He is married to his wife, Corinne, and together they have 3 children, Tiana and Carlise, and son Jace. Jason enjoys spending time with his family, inspiring the next generation of tribal leaders, and believes that working together with tribal nations, state, and other agencies is the key to success. Welcome, Jason. All right, so this question is for each of you. I think we'll start on this end and go that way. So why do you think it is important to engage with rural and tribal communities when it comes to economic development, especially in the context of key technology focus areas that both Nevada and Utah tech hubs are focusing on?
Thank you, Daphne, and good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here today to speak with you. I believe that it's very important because, one, trust wasn't ever really established when we were being assimilated and put into boarding schools. That is something that tribal nations are dealing with right now, is the healing from the trauma, and also not being able to get the trust from people who we partner with. Sometimes we are given the short end of the stick, and sometimes that's still the case. But I've also seen companies come to the reservation and also want to be open-minded and want to hear our perspective and want to help and want to understand us. I think it's very important because, just as stated before, the presenters before us, these things are coming, these things are happening, and there's going to be economic development needed for all of these projects in various ways. And tribal nations they're educating themselves, but they also need that in return. It needs to be reciprocated both ways. So I think it's very important to build that trust. And Daphne at UNR with Native Nations and Indigenous Relations has already established that trust. So utilizing programs like her would be important to get your foot in the door with those tribal nations, engage with them, support them in different ways as well. If you want them to trust you, maybe there's something that you could support them in as well, because people